Well, hello again everyone, welcome to today's video, and as you can tell, we are back with some more Minecraft. I'm just making sure my phone volume is on the low, so we're not getting disturbed from phone volume, but we are back with some more Minecraft, and today we're back at Favena Resort making some more roller coasters. As you can tell, I have already got the blocks preset. So last time we did any building of any roller coasters, it was this beast you can see just slightly here. This is Favena Resort the ride. That was the last one we built, but we're moving on to a brand new ride called Red Ripple. So I'm gonna move over this way past Favena Resort the ride and the Swarm. So this little blue thing that's just peeking out in the distance over here. So this is over here. This right I'm getting close to is Blue Ripple. This is Blue Ripple. So basically Red Ripple is pretty much similar to this ride, but red, basically. So we're kind of building somewhat similar to this coaster here. So I'm going to walk around the coaster of Blue Ripple so you can sort of like get the gist. When I say walk around, I mean like not actually walk, but like sort of float around. So from here we go around this little corner here, along here. Then we've got a little lift hill here, goes around a corner, another bit of the lift hill, around another corner, up another little bit of lift hill, around a corner, down the hill, bit more corners, some more downs of hills, some good little turns and twists over here, more hills, here, more downs and twists and turns and good things and stuff. So that's like pretty much going to have a solid similarity to the ride here. So yeah, there's a lot to accomplish with Red Ripple, which is what we're about to build, but I thought I'd show you Blue Ripple because it's going to have some forms of similarity to this blue monster over here. So that's why I went over there to show you Blue Ripple and some similarities. This one does have some similarities, but will also be quite different, obviously, with it being red. So I am using red glazed terracotta. For that one, it was blue glazed terracotta. Blue glazed terracotta was used for Blue Ripple. This one is Red Ripple, so it's red glazed terracotta that I'm using this time instead. So let's get back over to our building section. So this mark right here is where we're going to start the ride here. So we've got a bit of a distance from where we were. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to exit out of the world. So I'm not saving anything. I shouldn't have saved anything, I hope. And reload it. Bugger off. The continue anyway stuff. So we're going to resume. And we're going to push ourselves back just a smidge to what we could see last. So it's a little bit further, just a little bit more there. That's where we were. So I'm going to push it to here. So this is where we're going to start. Right here. So I'm going to mark this as the start of the ride. Now what I did with Blue Ripple, because Blue Ripple already existed on my Nintendo Switch, is I converted it over. Because that was a pretty easy conversion. I tried testing it with a completely different coaster, which was going to be the Tidal coaster, or a coaster called Tidal, that I made on my Switch, but that was going to be far too difficult to recreate on my Xbox, so I just forgot about it and decided to do Red Ripple instead. So let's get this built. Kind of looks like brains-ish. This is going to be it. So we've got that track there. So we're going to go there. Like that. That's where that's going to go. So we already know that's going to be that. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Rather than 4, we're going to have one here. I don't know what's wrong with my TV's volume. I wonder if I could potentially do something about it, because my TV's volume is acting up a little bit. It shouldn't affect what I'm doing here. Well, you won't hear the volume, so I'm just gonna mute my TV's volume and up the phone's volume. And you just have to trust what I do on the screen, so I've got to look up the screen. I don't know, but there seems to be something wrong with the volume of my TV, so I'm just going to maintain that a moment and I'll be right back. I think I've got this all sorted, so let's get back into Minecraft. Now, let's see. Yeah, it frozen on me then for a sec. I don't hear anything. Is that a bit too quiet? I've got it connected to like a surround sound speaker.
Volume maximum.
It's on max. Hopefully that. Yeah, it's connected to a speaker. That's what I'll do instead. Right, let's go. So this is where it would exit. Now, I'm gonna do a might be a bit out of time to that speaker because it's not quite fully in sync. I don't know why, but it seems to be an issue with the audio just from my Xbox when I'm doing this, but NVM. Let's just get on with this. So we've got a double here and a triple track plane. Then we've got the first hit. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it goes up to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then it goes straight forward by 3 before doing a 1, a 3 here, then a 5 here. Now oh, this was that whole time. I'm gonna go up like that. I think, yeah. So we're gonna go straight, straight, straight. Then we're gonna turn. Then so you can tell kind of what I'm going to do. So now I'm going to get my switch out. In a minute. And I'm now going to start going down. It's going to go all the way down. No turning at all involved. I don't know why, but like the volume is ridiculously quiet today for the Xbox. I'm hoping the new Xbox comes soon. I might have to upgrade it. But I think I've got enough chance to like adjust my audio and stuff. I don't know. But anyway. Let's sorry, excuse me. Right, put these tracks together now. With these barriers. So that's that bit done. And now we're gonna get this frame complete. So that's where that ends. This is where you end. So it's gonna go. So now we're gonna go. I don't know why, but like the clicking of stuff is like a bit out of sync. That. So this red ripple thing here, like I said, will have some forms of similarities. In the way it will look, and the way that it will happen. So we're gonna go all the way down here. Just almost at the top before the final drop. Oh, before we reach the drop. So yeah, it's a very, very long process is this one. This is another connection line. This is a long way up for this. You'll see why shortly. You'll see there is that little bit of a difference at the start of Red Ripple. we are going to go from the back and do the start up of Blue Ripple from the end. So I'm going to need my switch for this, but my switch is low on battery at the moment, or low on its charge. I don't know why I haven't been charging for some reason. Anyway, so that's happened from my switch, so I just have to wait for that to charge up a little bit, and then I'll be able to work on Red Ripple's zone. So, I'm not quite done yet with Red Ripple, but that's the start of it. So the entrance and the exit are going to be on this side. So let's track these up, shall we? I wish they could power it, but they don't. Like that. And we're going to go. So we're going to actually do a double power rail here as well. Just to keep momentumly build up and keep building its speed. Because we're going to need an awful lot of speed for this coaster. Here. And then it's going to be so from here we're going to add power rail up here actually. I can do that. So I can get it up the hill. We don't really need much power rails to get down. Might be the quickest way to do this. Which is usually that thing. Then we're kind of going to tuck in a little bit, so we're going to go straight for a smidge, and then we've got a block here, miss, a block there, so we're going to go up along here, you can tell what I'm going to do in a second. So we're going to go straight, straight, straight. So you might see what I'm about to do is one of these awkward twists and turns. So we're going to do 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So we're going to do it like that now. It's a very interesting way to fathom or sort of create this little twist here. We've got a point here and a turn. We have a bump here, bump here, and a turn. It's almost going to be very close to how it ends, but not quite. and you'll tell in a moment because I'm going to start working on red ripple soon backwards. So we're going to go straight here. I'm going to have a little bit of a build up here, so we're going to have a power rail here and lock that in. It's going to be a double power there. We're going to have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. So it's going to be a 7. And you'll tell it's going to do a good turn. So it's going to be, that's going to be a gap there. Now we're going to start going down from here. You could tell in a moment what I'm going to do. We're going to go back out and around that bit for the next hill. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, power rail there, and up. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. No power rails for this. It should have enough power. I might put some power rails down here for the double. Now we're going to go 1. Then we do a turn here before we put a block there. This almost touches. So this is going to be kind of an awkward section to the track because we're now going to start to curve our way around here. So we're going to be making right here a hill. So that's 2, that's 3, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That should be 15 now. And what it's going to do right here is kind of hover its way around that way. And then you'll see what I'm going to do when I get to the reverse section of this. Because we're kind of going to almost mix up the old and the new kind of together a little bit. So there is going to be, like I said, some similarities because some of the sections of this are going to be pretty much the same. So I'm going to have to grab my switch and ref it out or rebuild some of the sections of Blue Ripple and add that in to red ripple. So, got to get to this bit, and that's when I'm going to stop. And then I'm going to do the reverse section of this ride if the switch is on a decent enough power percentage. So I don't know what its percentage charge is. Forgive me if it's kind of a bit freezy on my phone. It's kind of awkward. It always does that. So I'm going to stop that there, because now we're going to head towards the end, and we're going to do the reverse section, which is where Blue Ripple comes into effect. So I'm going to grab the switch and check its percentage. 34%. So it's on 34%. I could charge it while I'm using it, actually. That's a good idea. Yeah. This is going to be a big build, is this. I have a pretty big one, actually. I haven't been online on my Switch. This is being said offline, not being said how long. Right, so I'm going to put this on, and I'm going to start adding in some of the features of Blue Ripple, which is from the backwards section of the ride, which is why I'm down here at the start of, or at the end of the coaster, should I say. There's going to be some of the sections within it. So I'm going to go to open up Favena Resort on my Switch for a moment. So if I'm a little bit off sync for this section, forgive me, because I'm also referencing to my Switch as well. Got into it. Gosh. Micro Switch version's even more sus. It's taking a while to load. So, I don't know where the hell oh. Forget that. If it does go off, it goes off. And my phone's falling as well. I'm here. Nowhere near Blue Ripple. The Favena Resort in this realm is quite fetched. I don't know what more building in this section. I have no idea where I am. I don't know if I have no result the ride. I'm at the entrance of that. That's where we are. It would be good if I jotted down the coordinates of the ride. I know. So it's down here somewhere. Only annoying thing is, with my Switch, it doesn't spawn in the land that quick compared to my Xbox, which pretty much does. So we're at, I don't know where we are. Where is Blue Ripple? I don't even know where it is now. I haven't been on my Switch for a while, so I'll find it eventually. I know it's somewhere. This is the spawnings of this. Absolutely suck. What? Wish I had my coordinates on my Switch. I don't even know. Aha. What I could do, because I've already got Blue Ripple on my Xbox, rather than messing about trying to find it on my Switch, which is just going to take me centuries, because this land is massive. I'm going to float. I don't even know which way I'm going now. It is on my Xbox, so I could reference it from there, but then I've got to go like backwards and forwards, which is kind of annoying. So that's why I want to reference it through my Switch, but I don't know where the flipping ride is. It's been a while. Right, okay. I'm gonna run this way. Right. I don't know which way it's going actually. Well, I'm gonna walk through Further Memories of the Ride. I'm kind of just going off on a thing. Just bear with me a moment. I'll get there. I've just got far too many rides. Oh, it's going this way. Is it? It's going this way. I'm going the wrong way there. I'm just following Further Memories of the Ride's track from a Switch at the moment. So I'll get back to the entrance. So just wait for me a moment and I'll be with you shortly. Once I've found Blue Ripple, I don't know where it is in this Switch edition. Like I said, it'll be a bit annoying going backwards and forwards referencing Blue Ripple through my Xbox than it would be just doing it straight from my Switch. In fact, I don't know Found it. Found it. Right. Found it. It's through my Switch. But I'm going to suspend you by doing a part 2.